Hello, Smart Flops Shepherd once again. Welcome back to Licks. It's been a while since I've done some Licks, and due to the fact that Lemmings projects are drying up, I've decided to return to it for a bit. And I've downloaded the latest version as requested by Simon, and I'm also trying a new hotkey layout where I put the standard skills on the 7890 keys, and the letters below it Y, U, I and O, and I use the numbers 1 through 6 for the Licks exclusive skills. Well, some of them are Neo Lemmings skills as well, but I say Licks exclusive as in not in the original Lemmings. But yeah, I've tried to do a walker, batter and jumper setup on the 1, 2, 3 keys as well, which is a kind of a multiplayer friendly setup, I feel. And Simon's also implemented a system where you can have two or more keys assigned to it, but I'm not actually planning on setting up a second hotkey for any of these yet until I can find any keys that can actually be assigned. But no, it seems a bit silly because I was begging Simon to add it along with Artie, but I will be making use of it. I'm just trying to find an initial hotkey setup at the moment, so once I found my feet there, I'll be able to come up with potential second hotkeys to use. So, last time we played Licks, which was nearly 10 months ago now, sorry about that. I got to Quirky 27 and I completed Quirky 27, which was that one. And then, since Forest of Fears is the only level I haven't played. So there might be a level later on in the pack which I've already played. But yeah, anyway, let's start out with Forest of Fears anyway. It's good that it shows you the hotkeys as well. Bear with me a moment, I'm just going to turn down the volume on the music. Make sure that my video's still recording as well. Yep. Okay. What to do on this one? Now they're instant bombers, okay. I know there's two different types of bombers in Licks, but I'm trying to. I just wasn't sure which one was which. What do we do on this one? I'm just trying to get into the habit of just pressing the hotkeys at the moment, so excuse me a bit. Splat Hyrule would be really helpful in this, but guess we're not going to get that. I can kind of see what you have to do now. You have to send one Lix this way, mine down this bit, and then these Lixes just have to work on this bit. Okay. And we have one umbrella down there to do that gap, okay. Fair enough. No, I don't want to continue the replay. Okay, so number 9 for Bomber. Number 8 for Floater. It's good you don't have to remember these hotkeys because it'll be a pain to remember them. I do apologise about the sluggish play. Like I said, I'm trying to learn hotkeys at the moment, so... Oh god, that's not good. Back it up a bit. There's no rush for this guy, because these elixirs will just get trapped in this section here otherwise. I've done something wrong there. It's actually not supposed to be that Lix that does the bashing. So we're going to see some Ristar music. I did try and get the remixed version of this music into the Lix, but because it's my media player won't play it because it's a Windows Media Player file. I hate Windows Media Player. The unfortunate thing about Media Player is it's got its own format which other media players don't tend to like. There we go, that was a nice level. There we go. Let's go back to number 28 now, which is Lixlata by Nortania. So I might add as well, that level was by Mobius. Very good level, Mobius. Oh, another thing noting, saved and 9 skills used. That's a new thing. Oh god. So we got 60 elixirs and we can lose 20 of them. This is going to be a bit more of a hotkey friendly level since we've got lots and lots of choices of skills to use. Keep forgetting there's no swimming allowed in Lix. You can kind of save these elixirs though. This just seems like to be a little do as you please kind of level. It's a bit awkward having the blocker up on the far left of this. That's one thing, a bad thing I've noticed already about the hotkey layout. So what I'll do is I'll put a blocker here, then it can be freed with a miner. I'm trying to avoid clicking on the skills directly, as you can see. Okay, so that's Overdigger. I quite enjoy levels like this, to be honest. It's always nice to have a little breather every now and again. I think you have to have the splat height. Yeah, I think you have to be able to get the builders up to this point to be able to, for it not to be splat height. Luckily, these licks are probably going to go splat less and less often now. I'm going to get confused between 0 and O on this because I've got hotkeys assigned to 0 and O. It's just habit. I just realised I could have been assigning floaters to all these guys. Good old Van Halen. Pretty woman walking down the street. Can't increase the release rate, which is kind of a pain in the butt I'm finding. Is that actually steel, or is that wooden bracket on the top actually not steel? Back it up a bit. Okay, we've got somebody finishing their job there. I'm pretty sure I turned this hotkey off where my mouse scroller zooms in and out, so I'm going to have to turn it off after this level. One last floater. You can dig, that's good. Really, we're doing this? Would it just be easier if I blew it up? No, because that's a disaster. Fair enough. Very well then, we're building over it then, I guess. Unless the Lix's blocker field's going to get in the way. Yep, of course it gets in the way. Oversensitive blocker, Licks blockers. So you're going to tell me now they can't mine underneath the blockers. Oh, you can mine underneath the blockers, no problem. Should probably try that actually. So we're still waiting for 19 Lixes to spawn. Again, that's kind of like a drawback of there being. That's just a real drawback of there being. Super more than necessary. There's no release rate toggle on Lix, so there's nothing you can do if you've finished a level. Okay, so let's zoom in.